Cool. Good evening, everyone. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for joining the webinar. Thank you, each and every one of you. I understand that your time is very, very important, but I promise that we are going to be making next 45 minutes very interesting and exciting for you with the entire content of this demo. So moving on to talking quickly about the introduction, right? So my name is Gaurav, and I am joined by extended CircleChess core team, Tarun, who is heading the business and operations, and Pushpak, who is working with him. Quickly talking about my experience, I have around 18 years of technology and management experience, and I have worked mostly in startups, built teams and products from the scratch in last 18 years. Prior to starting CircleChess, I was CTO at Wakefit, and my entry into chess was actually driven by me being a chess parent of 2 kids. And I had struggled to work around challenges of chess tournament and chess coaching and chess learning, and hence the idea of CircleChess came in. So that's a quick background about me and my journey. Briefly touching upon CircleChess, what exactly we are trying to do. In softer words, we say that we are actually trying to revolutionize chess technology ecosystem, right? So what we are trying to do is we say that we are building technology for everything around chess. But to talk in very simple terms, we are trying to make it very simple, seamless, and affordable for all stakeholders in offline chess, actually. So when we say stakeholders, there are 3 primary stakeholders that we talk about: arbiters and organizers, which are all of you, actually. So they are the core of the whole offline chess ecosystem. Second one is coaches, and then obviously players and parents, right? So given that most of the audience in this webinar are arbiters and organizers, we will be focusing on all the offerings that we have built primarily for this community. Okay. So what we ultimately want to do is we want to make chess life very simple, seamless, and affordable for the entire set of chess stakeholders, and hence promote chess in the country. Okay. And I wanted to invite Praful sir. I'm not sure if he has been able to join yet. But if not, so we can actually defer that testimonial by him, and his brief about how he has been mentoring us in our journey, because he has been one of the early adopters and mentor for us in our CircleChess journey. And Soumya ma'am, I don't know if Soumya ma'am also has been able to join, because I think she was driving. And just a second. Okay. So Soumya ma'am, are
we
you
can
there?
start with a demo, Gaurav, then. While Gaurav checks, everybody, I have just 2 quick questions for you. One, I'll just, that will come on your screen. One, have you heard about CircleChess before? It will help us, understand that how many of you have used CircleChess before, how many of you have not. So according to that, we can, customize your experience today. So I have launched the poll. Can you please just answer in a yes, no, or if you have used it? It will help really help us understand today's perspective. Okay, so I see a lot of people who are new to it. Approximately 50% are seeing it for the first time today, more than that. That's a good thing. You are at the right place. We will tell you about that. So I'll end the poll. And just one more thing to understand everybody. Meanwhile, this was the result. 32% of you said yes, 60% no, and 9% have already used it. That's great to know. I'll quickly launch another poll. Over here, we just want to know. So today's webinar, as Gaurav mentioned, is aimed at the heart of the chess ecosystem, which are the organizers, the arbiters, and the coaches. and we have invited all of you to join today. So if you can today answer that question as well for us, it will really help us. I will quickly launch that question. So over here, just please answer if you're an organizer, arbiter, and a coach. Please note you can select more than one option over here. So if you are an arbiter and an organizer both, you can select both of them. Okay, I think all are almost equal. I see. So I think most of you are multi-talented. Okay, so we will end this poll as well, and I think we can move to the demo. Gaurav, do we have anybody to give first, or shall we start with the demo?
No, so I have pinged them. Probably we can have them talk towards the end of the session.
Sure.
So with that, we can possibly move towards the demo section and spend around 20-25 minutes to, demoing all the products which is targeted towards this audience, and then we
will quickly break down the session for everybody. Today we will be talking about what we have built for organizers, what we have built for players, and of course around that, how we have improved the players experience for all of you. After that, we also have built a coach management system. We have built entire or tournament start to end system, and also around this, every small detail has been taken care of. So we'll go through the demo of each and everything one by one. The videos have been recorded so that to keep the demo crisp. So we want to deliver as much as information as we can in the shortest amount of time. We don't want to we value your time a lot. And with that, we will have testimonials towards the end, and then we will open it for question and answer for all of you. In between, if there is any question, you can put it in the chat or question and answer tab. We will have a look at it. Okay. So that being said, we can start. So I think Gaurav has already given an introduction about CircleChess, what we are trying to do, and why we are trying to do that. Coming directly to the tournament, right? So what are the problems which are faced in the chess ecosystem by the players and the parents? I think the first and foremost problem for everybody is, today I've played a tournament, what is the next tournament I need to play? And that is not always clear. If I'm staying in Bangalore, I might be interested to play tournaments in Chennai as well, in Hyderabad as well, Bangalore as well, everywhere. But today I have to go to 3 different websites. I will go to the Karnataka state website, I will go to the Tamil Nadu website, I will go to the Telangana website. And it's not always clear, and all the tournaments are not listed. We are so that is one problem. Then there is a Google form. So a lot of tournaments still take registration through Google form. A player has to repeat the same details again and again after for every tournament, and then they have to first pay on Google Pay and then attach a screenshot. Sometimes the platform charges are there. I think sometimes they are 3%, 5%. So we want to completely eliminate that. And in the end, pairing for each round. When you have so many people in a tournament, sometimes it becomes very tough to find the players. You keep refreshing the chess results, or if there's a sticker which is on the wall for the pairings, I think there gets a lot of crowd. So these are basic problems which we saw as as parents and players in the ecosystem. And similarly for organizers and arbiters, I think the problem starts right at creating the brochure. You think of a tournament you want to do, but then the first problem which comes is brochure. All of us are not good designers. And that is sometimes the brochures are not good. We try to update the old brochures. So we get right at the start, getting enough entries. You want to do a tournament, you don't know who's the audience or how many people will come. Sometimes you might go into the loss, or just because of thinking of that, you will not do the tournament. Then verifying Google form entries. I think a lot of people will pay via Google Pay. You have to ensure every entry is same. Then I think same for the pairings, chess results uploading, and then there will be certificate generation. A lot of kids today, they value the certificates a lot. I think as organizers also, you take your best effort to give them the certificates, but sometimes it gets a little time consuming when there are a lot of people. And last but not the least, the Swiss manager system itself, which is not very affordable for everybody. So we have a solution created for each one of them. Primarily a WhatsApp bot, which is the heart of CircleChess, where we have everything right on WhatsApp. As a player, as an organizer, we don't want you to download any app, nothing on the laptop, nothing on the phone. Everything happens on WhatsApp. We will show you all the features of WhatsApp in the forward videos. Then, of course, chess events and tournament organization. By chess events, I mean you can list your tournament, you can take registrations, and tournament organization, you can do the pairings for each round, you can generate e-certificates and calculate the prizes and distribute the prizes as well. And last but not the least, we are launching something called as personalized learning. It will be launched in April, so stay tuned for it. Quickly moving to the demo. So the first thing, which I think most of you might have seen or used, is the CircleChess round pairing notification. What this does is, I think whenever a pairing is out, let's say for the round 2 the pairing is out, then the arbiter will go and announce round 2 pairings are out, please check chess results. Then the player will check. There will be 200 players, 300, 500. Always it's not very easy to find the board number and the color. If you see the image on the screen, we directly give you what is required. So this is for Charvi, who's a very famous prodigy of Bangalore. So dear Charvi, pairing for round 2 is announced. You're playing against Samarpata Banerjee, rated. We give the rating of the opponent. We give your board number. We give your color. We also give the rating change that will be there after the game for a win, for a draw, for a loss. If you see in the brackets around round 2, over there we are telling that current points are 0. Then what is your rank, what is your performance rating, and what is your rating change. And then we also link you to the player's profile page. Allow me to quickly show you a video of the same. Hope my video screen is visible. Gaurav, can you confirm?
I can see this.
Yes. So over here, we will first take you through how to add players on WhatsApp. So before that, over here, we quickly show you what are all the options on our WhatsApp bot. So as you can see, we have pairing notifications, we have practice partners, entry fee payment, we have browse tournaments, my tournaments, register tournaments, referral, and chat with an agent. We'll go through some of them today. So over here, we are adding the player who wants to receive a notification. We clicked on add new player. We have 3 methods. We have a FIDE ID. So if you have a FIDE ID, we will not ask you any question. First, let's try name and date of birth. So with name of date of birth, we first enter the full name of the player. Once that is done, we select the gender. Everything is just tap, tap, tap. And then we enter the date of birth. Once this is done, you have subscribed for Ayush Jodh, and lifetime, any tournament you play, which is uploaded on chess results, you will receive pairing notifications for that. Moving on, so if you have a FIDE ID, the process becomes very, very simple. So what all you have to do is, you go to pairing notifications again. Then you select on add new player. Then you enter FIDE ID. If you have a FIDE ID, you enter your FIDE ID, which so let's say now we have entered 256709880. And then you're subscribed. So we automatically fetch from FIDE that who is the player associated with this FIDE ID, what is his date of birth, what is his gender. So if you have a FIDE ID, you don't have to do anything. One thing which I would like to point to you is also we take Aadhaar number registration. So if you have an Aadhaar card and you want to register with that, we will fetch your date of birth, gender, and name from Aadhaar with the Aadhaar OTP. And with this, all the organizers can ensure that the rating category, the age categories are always true to according to the Aadhaar card. Nobody can cheat if the organizer enforces Aadhaar number registration. So this was the first demo about the player notification, pairing notification. Moving to the second one, which is streamlined registration within 3 clicks. So what we saw now was that anybody can add a player. So I can, if I am a parent, I can add both my kids directly. I can also add myself. So I have 3 players added. From now onwards, whatever tournament I want to play, I will not have to enter my player details again. Secondly, for as an organizer, we allow you to directly. Is the second video visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So over here, one thing which we want to point out is many times when we see that the registrations for a tournament is low, what we have solved at CircleChess is that we have 15,000 players right now in the last 4 months, which we have on CircleChess. So whenever a tournament is coming, we do a campaign for that tournament. So let's say for now, you're seeing a message which is last date registration reminder for Bangalore GM Open. So what happens? This message directly goes to the player in their WhatsApp as a personal message, not in a WhatsApp group. Like over here, we see for CircleChess Bullet Bash, which we had sent a message. When a player receives a message directly in his personal message and not in a WhatsApp group, the tendency to register increases a lot. In fact, just a point that out of let's say out of 10,000 entries on CircleChess, 9,900 people came and completed the entire registration process. Nobody dropped off in between. In Google form or other methods, sometimes people drop off in between. So over here, we are trying to register for Bullet Bash, and you see we just clicked on register. Then we entered the tapped the player. Then it showed me that pay 200 rupees for the open category. We select open category. Over here, first we show the UPI link. If you don't want to pay via UPI, there is another link. Over here, we support all the modes of payment. So you can pay via card, you can pay via UPI, we can also pay via net banking. So over here, we just quickly open up Google Pay and we complete the payment. Once the payment is complete, you can send a customized message to the player. For example, it could be a WhatsApp group. Like in this case, you can send a message saying, "Dear player, your registration for this tournament has been completed. Please join this WhatsApp group for further notifications." So with this, what we have seen is that the player coordination becomes very easy. Next, this early bird. So as I told you, we directly can message the player in their direct message. So what happens? We run an early bird campaign for a lot of tournaments, like you see on the screen right now, early bird discount. And over here, we always get 50 plus entries for the organizer. Going back to the presentation.
So Tarun, I would like to just add a few things and then highlight these 2 points before we move on to the next section, right? So, point number one, like Tarun mentioned that we can track the user, right? So somebody going to Google Forms and trying to pay the entry fee, as a organizer, you don't know how many people came to Google Form and then how many of them filled in and how many of them did not fill in the form. But when we bring them to WhatsApp, we know exactly which phone number and how many users click on that link and try to register. So that information is very, very valuable. So what we do is we also send a broadcast notification to all the users who have tried to register for your tournaments towards the end of the event, so that we just remind all the interested audience for your tournament. That is not possible by any other means. If you have a website or Google Form, that is one thing which I wanted to highlight. Second thing was, having a Google Form in place where sometimes the entry fees are very, very complex, right? Whether somebody registering for category A and category B, you have certain discount. Certain rating range players should only register for category B and category C. So there are a lot of ifs and buts which are mentioned in the brochure. But every time a new entry comes in via Google Form, somebody has to go and do a match against the payment made versus the forms filled, and then ensure that entries are correct, right? And then the right amount was paid. With WhatsApp bot, all of those logics are incorporated, where we, based on the FIDE ID, rating, age category, we show only those list of categories where the player is eligible for. For example, a 1900 player will not see a below 1600 category when he is going to register for the tournament, right? A 12-year-old guy will not see a under 9 and under 11 category. So these two things I wanted to
For
highlight.
example, this screenshot you see on the left, for an 8-year-old, he will see open, under 9, under 11, and under 15. He will not see the under 7 category.
Yes. Go ahead, sir. Thanks.
Yeah. And also, we wanted to just mention that we also have customized entry fee. So the screenshot you see on the right, this is for the LBHM tournament, which is happening in Pune in May. And they have a lot of 4 different tournament categories happening, and they have combo prizes for each. So what we have done is we have entered all the combinations, and for the player, what he has to do is that just click on that combination, and it will automatically make him pay that much amount. So over here, what happens when you have a lot of combinations, the matching for all the payments becomes very hard. Over here, you ensure that the player pays exactly what he's wanted to. One quick thing, broadcast messages, no WhatsApp groups. So I know I told that you can give a WhatsApp group link, but if you don't want that, what we have something called broadcast message. What this allows is that for any organizer or arbiter, they can conduct a tournament without any WhatsApp group. They can send a message to all the players playing their tournament who are on CircleChess directly by CircleChess. So if any organizer types start broadcast, and any message they put after that will directly go to all players. The message could be as simple as tomorrow morning, please reach the venue at 9 a.m. and park your car at the basement. So any such messages, you can directly do it through CircleChess. You don't have to create a WhatsApp group. One last thing for arbiters over here. There is a player list for arbiters which we share. This is just loading. So in a Google form, you might have noticed that you only get these details where you have the name of the player, PDID, rating, phone number, and the amount, and email. We go a step further. We give you the national rating list. This list has the column names and the column format exactly the way it is required in Swiss Manager. So for any arbiter or organizer, this is a dream where they get both the sheets. You get all the participants detail when you want to check the participant list, and you also get the national rating list, which you can directly download and upload it to Swiss Manager.
And entries to this spreadsheet only comes whenever somebody has made the successful payment. So you effectively get a link to download all the players for a tournament who has paid the entry fee only. That was one thing. Second thing which I want to stress upon on the previous slide, Tarun, is the largest tournament database. I know, Tarun, you mentioned, but we claim to be the largest tournament discovery platform in India, primarily for the reason that we kind of scrape every single tournament website in the country, right? Starting with AICF, state websites, FIDE websites, all the entry fee payment websites in the country, right? So if you don't find a tournament on CircleChess tournament website, you will hardly find it on any public forum. Okay.
Okay. Thanks for noting that. Yes, so I think the one question which all of you might have is, now the payment is made. Where does the payment go? The payment first comes to CircleChess, and then we give it to the organizer. The cycle of the money dispersal can be decided by the organizer. So one, there is no extra charges for the player. If the tournament entry fee is 500, the player pays exactly 500, no 3%, no 5% extra. And then when the organizer wants the money, we directly give him exactly 500. There is no commission charged from the organizer. The money cycle, as I told, is according to the organizer choice. Till now, in the last 6 months, we have already collected entry fee worth more than 50 lakh rupees and disbursed them. And again, as I showed you, that all the modes of payments are accepted. Moving from over here, we will go to the tournament management system, which Pushpak will explain. Pushpak? I think Pushpak's internet is off. Gaurav, is he stuck, frozen for you?
Yeah, I can't see his
So
movement. Yeah.
Yes, Pushpak, I think you're back. Can you start take from here?
yeah, give me a confirmation. or is there any internet issue from my side?
I think your internet is not so good.
Okay.
Now it should be okay. Can you try?
Yeah,
Yes, please go ahead.
sure. So, as we mentioned, right from creation of brochure to disbursement of prizes, we are giving you with technology solutions. So, when you create a tournament through our CircleChess manager, then automatically the details are updated and taken directly while you are going to create a brochure. So you have already created a tournament. Now it's time for you to start with the brochure creation. So you will select the tournament for which you want to create the brochure, and then you go to our templates.
I think there is some issue with.
Now out of these two templates, you can choose one of them and just go to create the brochure. My network.
Yes, I think your network is a little sketchy. Should I continue?
Yeah, go ahead, Tarun. I think
Yeah, Tarun, you pick up from here.
there is
I'll
some
check
lag
it.
in
Okay.
his voice.
Okay, sorry for the interference, everybody. I think there was some network issue on Pushpak's end. So no issues. I will continue from here. As Pushpak was mentioning that all the tournaments. So whenever you list a tournament, this is our CircleChess event management website, which will be shared with all of you. So over here, whenever you enter a tournament, we ask you for the basic details, and once that is done, you can select one out of the two templates, and then we auto populate all the details automatically according to what you have filled. So this is a tournament which is happening in North Karnataka on the 7th of April. So for that, we automatically filled all the details, which is the name of the tournament, the date, the timing, the prize fund. We also automatically put the CircleChess QR code where the registration can happen. So this QR code directly takes the player to the WhatsApp. If you want to add any details, like over here, we added a detail. You can quickly just click and submit. And over here, all the details are populated in the brochure. Then you can just download it, open it, and your brochure for the tournament is ready to be circulated. So this was brochure creation. Then I think this solves a lot of problems for all of you. Before moving to the pairing software, we want to show you the participation certificates. So as I mentioned that making the participation certificates is a hassle for all of you. What we do over here is automatically generate as many certificates as the players automatically instantly after the tournament. All the organizer needs to give us is the certificate template and the chess results final standing links. So we put it in a folder. If you can see, the names of the certificate is according to the player name, and if you can, so it's easy for the sort. And if you just click on the certificate, the certificate appears. The name is auto-filled. We can also fill the category, rank, the point scored. Everything can be auto-filled. Going back to the presentation.
And most importantly, we are able to distribute the e-certificate immediately after the tournament is over. So let's say the tournament gets over by 5 p.m. By 5:15, 5:30, we can shoot out the e-certificate to all the participants of the tournament. Typically, for most of the events I have come across, we take usually around 2 to 3 days to generate certificates. Hence, we have tried to make it almost real time. Actually.
Yes. So this was the certificate generation. Sorry. Just a second. I think there was some issue. And then the next one. So CircleChess Manager. Over here, I had an interesting point told by Pushpak today. Please don't call it a pairing software because we do much more than that. I will show you right away why we say that. So I will play a video for that. So as I mentioned that this is our tournament management software. These are the details which you can fill. I think that transition happened too quickly. So we ask the name of the tournament, the time control, organizer, federation, rounds, then the event start date, end date. You can fill all of these basic details. Then we also ask the director, the categories. So if you have multiple categories, which could be rating category, age categories, you can put all of them, the arbiter name, city, state, and the address. In the end, we ask you to upload the brochure and the banner for the tournament. Once you do that, the tournament is created. And as if you click the publish button, what happens is now the tournament is visible to everybody on CircleChess. CircleChess is already the biggest network for finding the tournament. And tomorrow, if a new player comes to find a tournament, he will definitely come to CircleChess and your tournament will be visible to him. Next, adding the players. So the players can be added one by one like this. So again, we ask the basic details. If he has a PD ID, we don't need any other details. But we support uploading multiple players directly through an Excel sheet. So if this is an Excel sheet, this is a basic format which we need. You can directly upload the players, and then all the players are uploaded, as you can see. One interesting point you will see is that we also ask the UPI address of the player. I will quickly soon come to why we ask the UPI address as well. What we intend to do with this software is that, first of all, it works on Windows, Mac, all the laptops. It's not a software, it directly works on your Chrome and Firefox. Second, we don't want any training to be required for CircleChess Manager. It is very intuitive, very user-friendly. You just click on generate first round pairings, right? Over here, if you go to pairings, you click on generate first round pairing, and instantly the pairings are generated. You can see all the pairings are generated, the black, white, board numbers, everything is mentioned. Then next, this is a standing tab. And next is score upload tab. Very important thing about score upload tab is that when there are 500 players playing in a GM Open, there will be 10 arbiters taking and the results one by one. And then you will upload to a common laptop, which is there with the chief arbiter. But with this, what we can do is you can have 10 different laptops or 10 different mobiles with every arbiter, and then they can directly upload the results, and you don't have to compile it one by one. Once the first round pairing scores are uploaded, you can directly just click here, generate second round pairing, and the second round pairings are here. Again, the standings can be seen. We can upload the scores for the second round, and like this, we move till the last round. How do the players get to know that what is their pairings? So this is a page where the players can see their pairings. We have improved the UI a lot from the existing chess results. And then there is also a player profile page. So when you click on any player's name, for example, over here, let's click on Sanvi Apte. So over here, you can see her performance, you can see her profile, whom she has played against, what was the result. So everything over here is visible. Last but not the least, we also have prizes and awards. So you can directly mention your prizes over here. You can also mention if that prize comes along with a trophy or a medal. Below you see there are age category prizes as well, which can be added, and rating category prizes as well. The last tab is prize distribution. So remember, I told that we are also asking the UPI ID. Why is that? Because coming soon is prize distribution directly to CircleChess. So if the players are provided UPI ID, all the organizer has to do is enter the prize amounts. He just clicks on save categories. He goes to prize distribution. The prizes will automatically be calculated according to the final standings and the rating categories. And then he can just click on proceed to payment, and all the payments will be directly done. There is no hassle, and everything will be very smooth. So this was a CircleChess Manager. And last but not the least, this is the last part of the demo, is the coach fee management. What we have seen, there are a lot of coaches in India, which was also evident by the poll in the start of that session. And what happens is every coach takes different amount of hours for different players. And he has to keep a track of how many hours is done. And this player has to pay 8,000 this month. This player has to pay 10,000 this month. And it also becomes a hassle to ask him again and again. In coach fee management, we have to try to solve that. I will quickly play the demo for that as well. So this is recorded on WhatsApp laptop. So over here, a coach will just click on coach fee management and then upload monthly fee. So he can select the, so we show the current month and the previous month for which it can be uploaded. Then over here, he has to upload an Excel sheet. The Excel sheet just needs basic details, which is a name, mobile number, tuition fee, and just the description, so that they can know that why is the charge 4,000, why is the batch Why is this charge 1000? The player list is uploaded, and over here, sorry. Once the player list is uploaded, then all the players on who's not on CircleChess, they get a message that, dear chess player, your chess coach has requested you to join the CircleChess. So as soon as you as a coach adds a player, the player or the student gets a notification. Then next, coming to payment status. So now the coach can also check payment status. So he just clicks on view payment status. There are filters which is due, paid. He can select the student name, he can select student contact, or he can select which month he wants to see. So let's see, we select both due and paid for now. So we want to see both of them. We click on fetch. And then instantly you get the payment details for all the students. So over here, you can see that you had so many players added. And in the status section, you can see it's shown due, and last 2 are paid. The description is also mentioned. The payment date is also mentioned. Now, what if the player has not paid? You can click send reminder. Reminder, you can select all who are due. You want to send a reminder. You click send reminder. 6 reminders are sent. Now, what happens for the player? Now, the player over here, player gets a message saying chess coach has sent a reminder for the fee payment. Tap below to view and pay. So you click on view reminder. Then you click open. Then over here it shows. So if you are under multiple coaches, so every coach name will come, and then you select on due. And then let's say I'm a parent, I have 3 kids listed over there. So I can see for all the 3 kids separately. And the amount also for 3 are separate, so I can show that. So over here, I'm selecting to pay for Sarthak, which is 4,000, and Rehan, which is 3,000. So now CircleChess will ask me to pay 7,000 rupees. As soon as I pay this, the coach will receive a notification saying that Sarthak and Rehan have made their payment. And then again, like organizers, we send this month we send this payment to the coach regularly. No commission from the coach or the student. So with this, we complete our demos, and just reiterating what we said, that this is just a 4-month-old community, 4 to 6 months. We have grown to 15,000 players since then, and this is all organic reach, and we are building things for all of you just for the benefit. And these are the small technologies and convenience which all of you deserve, and that is what we believe, and that is what we do. Gaurav, can you please take it up from here?
Okay, thanks, Arun. Thanks. We will now open it up for questions and feedback. But then before we go there, we have one of our early adopters, Agam, who happens to be a coach plus organizers as well. He has been using the product for quite some time, and then he has requested to share his experience and feedback in the forum. So Agam, if you are actually there on the call, please feel free to come out and share your experience. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. First of all, it is a great platform because I am a coach since 3 to 4 years, and I am facing one of the major problem. Ki I used to teach them, but there is no practical experience by my student. They used to go to a tournament, and what I taught them, they used to practical and tell me the score. So, first of all, there is a student Rajanya. So she used to travel 2 hours, she used to wake up at 6 a.m. and in summertime the tournament is 9 a.m. So she used to travel 3 hours for a local tournament. Then someone messaged me on Circle Chess. Then I used to see like 5 months ago, and then I used to share the link with all my students, and I am also connected with the coach facility. And now I am proudly saying mostly 50 plus students are mine students are using Circle Chess to
Nice.
identify their nearby tournaments. And they used to call me ki, all the students ki, sir, thank you, sir, you have guided with the Circle Chess. And now it is very easy for me also ki, to check their progress, because in online tournament there are many engine facilities also, and nowadays childs are very smart. But in offline tournaments, they can get a practical experience, and I think Circle Chess is a very great platform for tournaments. They can use a nearby tournaments.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot.
Agam.
Arun.
That's
Thank you
lovely
for
to hear.
sharing your experience, actually. Cool, great. So with that, if anyone else who has been actively using CircleChess and would like to share your experience, please feel free. Or else we can actually open it up for questions because I think we have covered a lot of products over last 20 minutes. So I'm sure there would be a lot of doubts as well. So please feel free to raise your hands and ask questions. We have a hand raised from Vaidash. Please go ahead, sir.
हेलो
Yes, please go ahead.
हाँ सर ये वेबिनार कैसा है ये वेबिनार किस वेबिनार कोर्स क्या हेलो सर
फिर से
हेलो
बोलिए।
Yes, we can hear you,
फिर
Bhadas.
से बोलिए।
बोलिए.
हाँ सर ये वेबिनार किसके लिए
ये आर्बिटर्स एंड ऑर्गेनाइजर्स के लिए है प्राइमरली, क्योंकि हमने
हाँ,
सारे
मैं
सर्विसेज केवल
हाँ,
उनके लिए जो है वही दिखाए यहाँ पे, क्योंकि वी हैव लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स फॉर प्लेयर्स,
मैं ग्रुप
पेरेंट्स
में
एंड
हूँ सर मैं ग्रुप में हूँ ना व्हाट्सएप में
जी
ग्रुप में हूँ ना मैं
जी हाँ है।
Bhadas, you can message us after the, or you can call me after the webinar. I will answer your queries.
हाँ सर मुझे जॉब नहीं मिली सर
हाँ, आप मुझे कॉल कर लेना. Okay.
हाँ, बाद में
Anyone else has any questions from the content of the demo? Anything which was not clear in the demo, please feel free to either write in chat or raise your hand and ask the question. We provide fair player award to those players who played without legals and topper. Can we have that options as well? Nice feedback taken. I tried to register through web WhatsApp where the options are not being displayed properly for the last couple of tournaments. We will look into this. We run dual tournaments for free of cost to the government school students to help them to improve. How can we find nearby tournaments? So Tarun, do you want to quickly maybe just show the website as well on the screen where they can go to circlechess.com and click on tournaments to see the entire list of tournaments?
Sure. I will show that. Just answering one question from Narmada over here. How long registration fee of tournament is without percentage, as you said? So this is forever, Narmada. We will never charge a commission for any tournament happening on CircleChess, and there will never be a commission. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. So this is also. Thanks for answering that, Tarun. So what? Not that we are not charging. And we will be paying that forever. So what we have tried to do is we have built technologies which actually enables us to reduce that cost, right? Where we have some 3-4 payment gateways behind the scene, and we send most of the transaction through UPI, which comes at a zero cost. Okay, so please don't think that we will be paying these percentage from our side forever and then we will not be charging. Given that we won't pay the fee, hence we won't charge.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we have Rajendra Shidore sir from Pune who wants to speak. Do you want to go ahead, sir? I have unmuted you. And meanwhile, I will quickly show you the tournament website which Gaurav was mentioning. So over here, if you go to CircleChess/event/upcoming, so over here you see all the events which are happening. So first of all, this is a first page where you see that these are the tournaments which are already live on CircleChess for registration. So if you click on any tournament, let's say this, you click on register, you can directly select a player. So I am Tarun, I will select my name. And if you go ahead, then we will ask you the questions which are required and then you can make the payment. But over here, not just CircleChess tournaments, you see all the tournaments happening all across India. We also have filters over here, which you can select by the tournament type, which is Blitz, Classical, Rapid. You can select the state, the city, then rating category, gender category. Everything can be customizable. You can select that and you can search for it. I'll just go a step ahead and mention one more thing, that even our WhatsApp supports everything. So if you just want to see, let's say, tournaments happening in Chennai, So all you can do is show me tournaments in Chennai in April, and it will always show you what is required. If there are any more questions, we are happy to take them.
We have a question. How can we track our payments if the payment are from international payments from students? Because sometimes number of sessions are also not fixed. For example, in some months we have 6 sessions, maybe next month. So in terms of number of sessions management, we are not yet doing how many sessions you have done with the student. We will add that as we progress in our next version. Right now, what we have is you can maintain an Excel sheet which you can upload on CircleChess, and we are trying to solve the problem of sending constant payment reminders and doing reconciliation for all the payments made. So these two problems we have completely solved. As we progress, we will also add sections for who has attended how many sessions and all, probably in another few weeks from now.
Yes. Answering Anshuman's question, do you cover international tournaments? Not right now, but we will soon do that as well. Is there any option for knockout rounds? That is actually something which can be included. I don't think today there is any website which supports knockout tournament of chess. So that is something definitely we can look at, Gaurav.
Yes. Makes sense.
If there are more questions, we are happy to take them, or if anybody has anything. Or if you want me to revisit any point in the demo or the presentation, we are happy to do that as well. I see there are a few hands raised over here. We have, if somebody wants to speak, Milind Naik, okay, and
Please go
Anil
ahead.
Kumar. So I
Hello.
have given, yes, Anil.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
So my name is Anil Kumar. Is it free application or can we pay money also? Actually, recently I bought a Swiss manager system.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Very,
Just
very
now.
interesting question, Anil.
Yes.
So
Recently
I'll take
I
that.
bought. Yeah. Recently I paid money from. I paid Swiss manager system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
interesting point. So Swiss Manager officially is FIDE affiliated, and then they have all the approvals and so on. So while we have the entire product implementation ready, which is usable in all the tournaments, but we still don't have FIDE approval. We will be filing for approvals, and then we should get it, say, in another 3-6 months from now. So
Okay.
you cannot use this one for any FIDE-rated tournament yet. That is the first question answer. The second question is, do we charge, right? So right now, we are not charging anything for all the services that Tarun has walked us through. Starting with brochure creation, you can come to us and ask us to create a brochure for a tournament. We do it free of cost, at least for next entire year, actually. So from
Hello.
now until, yes.
Sir, I am Milind Naik speaking from Pune, Maharashtra.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. So now we are conducting regularly chess competitions at here in Pune, PCMC area.
Yes, sir.
I want to do my tournament on this platform.
Yes, sir.
So how can I get it?
So we will reach out to you. Me, Tarun, or Pushpak will reach out to you and then handhold you to onboard you on CircleChess. We'll take your tournaments. We will build the brochure. We will put it live for registration on CircleChess, and we'll do the entire management for you free of cost. Post this session, probably tomorrow, sometime, or post this session, we'll reach out to you, to connect with further course of
No
action.
problem, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir. So yeah, continuing the last answer, we are not charging anything for the entire set of services which was demoed in this session. So everything comes free of cost, starting with pairing notification, brochure creation, Swiss manager equivalent, certificate generation, tournament feedback collection, and then prize money distribution. Everything is actually free of cost. Any other questions we have? Can you download the CircleChess app? Yes. Yes, you can. You just send a hi to 962000600. One of us will write that number here in the chat. And that's a bot. You don't have to even download any app. It is just a WhatsApp number, and all the features that we have demoed, everything is inside the WhatsApp itself. So you don't have to install a new app as such. How to check future events in a particular place? You can just type in the bot. Maybe Tarun, if you can, if you want to show that quickly, where we can just type and then get the events and so on. So it is very easy, sir. You can just type and search for events of your choice.
This is for the WhatsApp demo.
Someone has asked how much time and what are the charges after that. So we may not charge forever actually, because the intent is not to charge. CircleChess is built upon the principle of promoting chess and making chess very, very seamless and affordable for everyone. While we are building products which will be charged, and then we will have subscription for those products. But then as of now, we have not thought about charging for all the services which are demoed in this session. Not even like even a year after that, we have not decided. So we will mostly not charge for this product.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Sarah.
Yeah, you have answered my query. I have some doubt in it. As you said that it is a UPI, there should be a bank percentage, no, in gateway system. At least there will be minimum charge of transaction. So how about in future?
The way it works, ma'am, that all the payment gateways, so we have a technology in place which actually allows us to have multiple payment gateways behind our technology, right? So we use JustPay, and then behind JustPay you will have those payment gateways like Cash Free or Razorpay or CC Avenue. So we with this gateway, we are routing all the UPI transactions to a preferred payment gateway who don't charge us anything for that service actually. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, the gateway is between the banks, right?
Yes, correct.
Then bank would charge, no? Because like I'm an organizer.
They charge for other payments. They charge for credit card payments and net banking payments, but UPI officially has to be free of cost for all the PGs. It's a different matter that most of them charge, but then you will find plenty of payment gateways who don't charge if you have a strong relationship with the bank. Given that I come from the background of heading technology to a 3,000 crore company, I have had relationship with certain payment gateways, certain aggregators, which has actually helped us get some of these deals in place.
Okay. So this is the assurance you give for organizer, so that we can, if we purchase the product, like we can ensure to the participants, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that would not be a percentage in future.
Yes.
I know. So till now, I think just to highlight again, we have had more than 200 tournaments which have registered on CircleChess. More than 5,000 players who have registered through CircleChess for those tournaments, and more than 50 lakh rupees collected for all the tournaments which we have discussed. If there are no more questions, guys, I have another quick poll for everybody. As we are coming towards the end of the session, we just quickly want you to know that which state are you from in India? The poll will come in front of you now. So I see people are coming from all over India over here. Yes, just 1 minute, everybody. If you can just take a minute out of your time and vote for this. Okay, so we'll end the poll over here. Gaurav, you have anything else to share before we end the session?
No, I think that's all from my side. So we can end the session.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you everybody for joining. Please do let us know that how you like this session and how, if you like our products. You can contact us anytime in the WhatsApp group for anything required. Thank you for joining. And just before you go, please let us know about your satisfaction with the session. And yes, I'll just reiterate, the WhatsApp group is made as a community for all the organizers, coaches, and arbiters across India. So if you have any query with respect to CircleChess, how you can use CircleChess products, or if there is any requirement which we have not covered yet, you can always feel free to share over there. We are a technology first company aimed at improving the chess ecosystem. So we want to improve all of your lives and things in this.
I think Soumya ma'am has joined. She was actually traveling, so she couldn't join in the beginning.
Okay,
welcome, ma'am. Welcome to the webinar. She has been a mentor and a guide in this journey, and also one of the early adopters for CircleChess platform. And I think all of you would know her by name for sure, because recently Bangalore GM Open was conducted at a very grand scale, and it was done by BUDCA. Soumya ma'am is the president of BUDCA. Thanks a lot for joining, ma'am. I will invite ma'am to share a few words about using CircleChess, and then how was her experience.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear.
Yeah. Sorry for the evening because traveling to Delhi just now. So it's the last moment decision. So I requested Gaurav to I'll join at the end of the session. So just 5 minutes ago, I have joined the session. I missed this session. I feel very sad about that. And yeah, while there are many apps in nowadays, if we search in a Google or online platform, but this chess coaching and playing, this is a unique platform because in this caters to different and very crucial need of chess community, that I would say very confidently. Also, I would like to describe it as a single platform that connects players and tournaments to coaches, to parents and arbiters, and much more. I think in future they will develop, CircleChess will reach higher heights. That is for sure. In this initiative, in the beginning itself, that we can see in the beginning itself. That's what I want to say. And also, I'm very proud to say that these founders are from Bangalore, and we have initiated and we have used their platform, first Bangalore International Grammar and flawless procedures for registration and pairing everything. So I hope I have cleared everything.
Yeah.
I'm also very happy to see a group of parents taking the initiative, because parents knew everything because of their children. So it's a very good initiative, and wish you all the very best and success to the CircleChess group.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot for all the great words. And you have been an early backer for us, and then have been a supporter throughout this journey. And just to mention,
Long way
Bangalore.
to go.
Yeah, thanks, ma'am. So Bangalore GM open registration was on CircleChess for some of the events like Blitz. It was exclusively on CircleChess, where there was no other forms to be filled. So we
Yeah.
have done at a very close collaboration, and we have reached out to several players across the country in several broadcast communications. So yeah, great. Once again, thanks a lot, ma'am, for sharing your experience about our product. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me also.
No, great, ma'am. Happy to have you here. Great. So do we have anything else before we wrap up, Tarun and Pushpak?
No, so I think we can close the session. I think a lot of people still stayed back to hear Soumya ma'am, not just even after the poll was done. So thank you everybody for staying in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, good night, everyone.
So yes, with this, we will come to the end of the session. Thanks a lot again for joining, taking out time in a weekday night to join us. Hopefully, you use the CircleChess products, and for anything, we are just a message away. So let us know. So thank you and good night.
Right.